Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Data Engineering with Saqlain. I am Saqlain Kazi, currently working as a senior data engineer in top MNC in India. I currently hold around 4 years of experience into big data engineering projects, and I have created a playlist on my YouTube channel and named as Data Engineer Interview Questions. So I've already uploaded a video about the day 1 where I've shared the data engineer interview questions for Python, and today I'll be starting the day 2. In my previous video, we have completed around 3 questions. So today we'll be starting from the question number 4. So the question number 4 is, what are the OOP concepts? What are classes, objects, encapsulation, polymorphism, and inheritance in Python? This is a very important question and it is asked in majority of the interviews by the top MNCs. Firstly, let's have a look at the class. So class is nothing but a blueprint that is generally created for creation of an object, and class is defined with a set of attributes and also methods from which the objects are created further. Then, what is an object? An object is an instance of a class representing a specific entity that has the attributes and the methods that are defined by the class. So these are the definitions. Let's understand with an example. So the syntax for creating a class is firstly writing the keyword class in lowercase, then giving the name of a class and giving colon. So you generally notice that the name of the class starts with a capital letter. So this is case sensitive. We need to write the class name in Python in Pascal case. So if you don't know what is Pascal case, so generally in a word, the starting letter of the word should be in capital letter followed by all the lowercase. So this is how you write class name in Python. So let's have a look like what are the methods written in it. So firstly, we have a init method, a init function, which takes the brand and the color as an attributes. And then we have method number 2, which is describe. So this is nothing but a print statement where we are printing the brand and color of a car. And let's have a look at the creation of an object. So my car is a name of an object. Then we use the assignment operator, and then we are giving the name of a class, car. Okay, and then we are passing the arguments, Toyota and red. So Toyota is the brand of the car and color of the car is red. And finally, we're just printing it based on to using an f string where we are printing my car brand name is Toyota and its color is red. So this is how classes and objects are created in Python. Now the next question is, what is encapsulation? So encapsulation generally refers to the bundling of data or attributes and methods in a single unit. So it is similar to a class. The example of encapsulation is class itself. As we know, firstly we create a class, then we write n number of methods in that, and then we further use it for our objects. So this is an example of an encapsulation class. Further, there is polymorphism. So polymorphism is nothing but just we are using the methods and the statements and the operators in n number of ways. Like the plus operator can be used in n number of ways, even the print statement can be used in n number of ways. So let's understand with an example for the plus operator. As we know what is a plus operator, we generally use it to add numbers, right? Let's have a look at the example. So this is num1, which is holding 10 value, num2 is holding 20, and this result variable is adding these two variables, which is num1 and num2. And finally, we get the output as 30. So we are using the plus operator in this case to add two numbers. So let's have a look at the other example as well, where we can use the same plus operator for a different operation. We have string 1 as hello, string 2 as world, and we are using the result variable in order to combine this or concatenate these two strings. So at the output, we finally get as hello world. So this is polymorphism. We are using the same operator in different ways. And we can understand this with the help of a print statement also. So what is generally print statement? We can print a variable x, then we can print a string, then we can print an f string. Okay, so the same print statement is used for different operations. So that is polymorphism. Same method is used in n number of ways. This is polymorphism. Then finally, we have inheritance. So generally, whenever we create a class and we derive another class from that particular class, so that is inheritance. So the class we create first is called as a base class or a super class or even a parent class. And the class that we derive is called as subclass, derived class, or even child class. So there are generally types of inheritance. The first type of the inheritance is single inheritance, where we derive only one class out of one parent class. So let's understand this with an example. So this is a class A, which generally prints a particular value, class A. Then we have a derived class B, which is derived from A, which is a parent class. And we have derived a class B, which is a child class. Okay, so this is how inheritance works in Python. And the major importance of using inheritance is to promote code reusability and also the hierarchy between classes, like how the classes are created. We want to identify it, so that is important in inheritance. The next type of inheritance is multiple inheritance. As the name suggests, in multiple inheritance, a derived class is created from more than one base class. Let's understand with an example. For example, class A is a parent class and it is printing the same thing, class A. Then we have class B. It is not derived from A. It is a simple alone class, independent class, and it is printing the same value as class B. Okay, and we have the derived class, class C, which is derived from these two classes, A comma B, and we are printing the class C value. So as the name suggests, whenever we derive a class from more than one base class or parent class, then that is an example of a multiple inheritance. Then the next type of inheritance is multi-level inheritance. So in multi-level, as the name suggests, the inheritance goes from different levels. I will understand. Let's understand with an example. So firstly, class A is created. It is printing the value of a class A. Then class B is an intermediate class, which is created from class A. As we can see, class B is created from class A. And then further, we are creating another class. In now, we are creating it from B instead of A. So that's how it is multi-level. Firstly, it starts from A, then class B is created from A, then finally C is created from B. So these are going to different levels. That is the reason we are calling it as multi-level inheritance. Okay. Then the next question is multi-level and multiple inheritance. So this is the difference you need to explain. Like multiple inheritance is a class when we are inheriting a class from more than one class, then that is a multiple inheritance. And in multi-level inheritance, we are deriving a class firstly named as B from A, and then further we are deriving class C from B. Okay, so let's understand this with a simple example. Firstly, let's consider class A as grandfather, then class B as your father, and then finally it will be the class C as son. So what is the hierarchy here? Firstly, class A is created, that is your grandfather. From your grandfather, your father is born, that is class B is created. And finally, the class C, son, that is you. You're created from your father. So this is how the hierarchy goes in multi-level inheritance. I hope this is very clear. So next questions, I'll discuss it in my next videos, which is slicing method and list. So stay tuned for the further updates. And if you're looking for a change in data engineering job and looking for a data engineering role and preparing for data engineering interviews, so I'll help you with the interview questions and answers that are majorly asked by the top MNCs. So please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for recent notifications. Thank you. Bye.